What's up, all three of you, and welcome back to First Issue Tech. Well, I'm so glad to have you back, so glad to be recording again. It feels good to get this set up because we got a lot of tech in the last few weeks, but we're going to break down just a couple of things because this one topic alone sparked me to take half of my day here to dedicate into talking about because it's just so freaking cool. So when it comes to mobile tech, or really just any kind of tech outside of Apple, there's really no American-based silicon company. They're pretty much the monopoly. Everything else is made in Korea, China, Japan. All of the actual hard silicone comes from overseas, and that's actually all changing. While the base isn't here, Foxconn, which don't think twice if you haven't heard about them before, they're really behind the scenes. We'll get to that in a second. Foxconn is bringing a plant here to Milwaukee, good old US of A, and we're finally going to have a bigger footprint in the world of tech, and being able to actually have some kind of industry here in our home soil. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I don't blame any of you, Foxconn's actually a huge player in the tech industry. They build motherboards and all kinds of other internal components for many huge companies, say like Nintendo, Intel, Acer, and even Apple themselves. They've built tons of hardware for, or have been commissioned by these companies. They've been in everything new tech in the last 15 years. So needless to say, I'm pretty freaking excited seeing them come to the US of A. We're going to have some good tech coming our way, and that's just good things overall for us here in the United States. So for those of you excited, smash that like button. We're going to have a bigger presence now. Thank you, Foxconn, for bringing more to this wonderful land. The next one's a bit of an odd note here. So you've most likely heard of this, is that at&t, the company as a whole, has now acquired Time Warner. Now, this actually wasn't just an overnight thing. Obviously, they've been working on it for a while. So many would see this as possibly a monopolistic move, bringing these two together. Maybe not. It definitely looks bad. With net neutrality being repealed and those rules changing by the day almost, the potential to see a lot of those things zero rated. And by the way, if you don't know what zero rating is, follow the link here too, where we did a podcast about that. Essentially, zero rating a lot of that content you get from Time Warner and giving an unfair advantage to at&t. Or maybe it's a good thing, but it's definitely happening. They've wanted to do this for a while, and they've finally made it happen. So if you're scared about it, if you wonder about it, hit the like button, and we'll try and let you know what we know about it as it happens. So until next time, I'm Kyle the Phone Guy with First Issue Tech, and you've been great. I've been Kyle. You'll be here next time. All three. Okay, Google. Next song.